What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are settling into our condo for our very first virtual travel nursing assignment. I am super excited to share this journey with y'all. If you haven't already watched the other two videos in this series, I highly recommend you go watch those, as this is the virtual travel nurse series. All right, so I'm about 2 weeks into this new virtual nursing contract, and my mom, she's helping me getting settled into my new apartment. Right now, we're just making the bed and getting my room settled. We just left Walmart. We did all the shopping. I went ahead and brought my own pillows, sheets. We also did some grocery shopping. We stocked the fridge. After we get my room all settled, I will do a house tour and I'll show y'all exactly what the condo looks like. This is my very first travel nurse assignment, so I'm excited. I'm nervous. Like I said, I'm 2 weeks into the assignment already, so I really just been on orientation at this point. But I'm pretty sure my next shift, I'll be taking on my own set of patients and really just getting integrated into the unit and doing my own workflow. Now, I did say that this was virtual nursing. Yes, this is virtual travel nursing. And since we're talking about staffing, I guess I will just go ahead and introduce you to today's sponsor of this video.
NursiConnect is a remote nurse staffing agency dedicated to helping nurses find remote work, as well as place nurses in roles for organizations who offer remote nursing. The roles we look to fill are inpatient virtual nurses, case managers, and psychiatric nurse practitioners. If you have experience in any of these areas, please submit a resume for general consideration. Not only does NursiConnect fill remote nursing positions, they also offer virtual nurse training. Acute care virtual nursing training is now available. This is a growing specialty and a newer specialty in nursing. So they offer training. To get additional 10% off of the training, you can download the Virtual Nurse Overview, which is highly recommended. This Virtual Nurse Overview gives you more insight about the role to make sure it's something you want to pursue before taking the course. Everything will be linked in the description below. All right, now let's head back over to the video.
All right, so after we do make the bed, I will give y'all official house tour and kind of show y'all where I'll be staying. But until then, I will just go over the pros and the cons of picking up a virtual nursing travel assignment. Again, this is my first travel nurse anything, so all this is brand new and I'm just trying to keep up and just catch the flow. So I'm going to begin with the pros. So the pros of this assignment is that number one for me is virtual nursing. I've been doing virtual nursing for years, so to be able to find something in my specialty that's also travel nursing is amazing. Number two, the pay is very well. I was not getting paid this working as a acute care virtual nurse worker from home, so I didn't mind commuting instead of working from home for this contract. I am still working 12-hour shifts, which I absolutely enjoy 12s. So I'm working 3 days a week. Initially, when I signed the contract, I was supposed to be rotating, doing days and nights, but I'm only on day shift for this first 13 weeks, so I'm pretty happy about that. And so far, those are my pros for virtual nursing. Virtual nursing is not for everybody, but I've enjoyed it. And so for those reasons, that's why I listed all those pros. Now let's jump right into the cons of this assignment so far. So if I had to complain about anything, or if I had to list any con, my main con, or one of my main cons, is the command center that I commute to work to. It's not in the best neighborhood. The neighborhood's kind of sketchy. Like, whenever we come to work and leave work, a security guard is watching us walk to our car, which is great, but it's like, that's just the nature of the area that we're in. So the area is just very sketch. My next con is that I am a mother. If you've been following me for some time, I do have a 3-year-old. And she was the main reason I started even working from home, because she was 8 months old when I started virtual nursing altogether. And ever since she was 8 months, she's now 3, we've been stuck together at the hip because I've been working from home. And now I don't have my little buddy with me every day. That's my baby. So going, some weeks at a time without seeing her, or going some days at a time without seeing her, has been a challenge. So this contract is in Virginia and I'm from North Carolina. So it's like a 3-hour drive, or a 3-hour difference for us. I'm still a mom at the end of the day, so I still go back and take care of my baby. But, this was a big sacrifice for me. in the name of trying to make more money and, just get my family and my business in a different spot. But if I had to list all the cons, that would probably be my main cons right now about this contract. Now let's get into the pay a little bit more in depth for this virtual nursing contract. So I'm just going to be fully transparent about what I'm making as a travel nurse here. So as a virtual travel nurse right now, I'm making about $2,000 a week. When I was working from home, I was making about $3,000 a month. And now since doing travel nursing, I'm making about $7,000 a month, which is a big difference. That's why I just decided to go ahead and come in and commute, because in real life, not many virtual nursing jobs are paying you $7,000 a month. But if they're going to keep presenting these opportunities, then more nurses can pick up virtual travel nurse assignments. And this virtual nursing travel assignment is only possible because the hospital system is doing something called hospital at home. And the patients require an on-site nurse, like an in-person nurse at their house, and a virtual nurse too. So that's how I ended up finding out about this role, or it even being available to me as a nurse, is only because certain hospital systems are implementing certain virtual nursing programs. And I just happened to find out about this one on AYA. AYA is the name of the staffing company. And it was under telephonic triage. So take that information and do what you will. I don't know, you may be able to find you something under there as well. So me and Mom finally finished making the bed, and this is kind of how my room looks for now. This condo came furnished, so most of this furniture was already in here. I really just brought my blankets and stuff. It does have a walk-in closet. I put some of my stuff in here. Still got to sort some stuff out on the floor. Don't worry about that. And now I'm going to show y'all downstairs. This is kind of the common area here, living space, living room, and then the kitchen, and then there's like a patio space and an additional room. They kind of just all run together. And the pantry is also here. It's a pretty nice sized room and nice sized pantry here. But yeah, this is the space I will be living in for the next 3 months. My contract started July 21st, and it'll be over October-ish, October 18th. It was so hard to find housing, but after searching and watching YouTube videos, TikTok, I was able to find something that was affordable and just nice to be in. And this is like a safe area too. But yeah, this is my little spot. So my mom wasn't the only person helping me move in. My dad and my daughter were downstairs. And my mom just wanted to say a quick prayer before they left. Just praying over this new experience I'm having in my life, this major risk that I'm taking. Just praying over our family in general, and praying for the safety and the well-being of everybody involved in this journey. So we just took some time to do this as a family, because this is a new space. I am in a new area, and we're just requesting that God just continue to keep the people that are involved in this journey, and blessing the people that come in contact with me and the people that are supporting me along the way, which is you watching this video. So I'll take a moment of silence for the prayer. So after the prayer, my family or my parents are getting ready to take my daughter back to North Carolina, and I will continue my virtual travel nurse journey here. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next video.